Einstein also said, you cannot, no problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Now we have come to the point in individual life and in collective life, in social life, we come to the end of the road, of the alley. It's a dead end. This way of thinking, of acting, of feeling, of existing, of thinking about ourselves and others is not working, and this is the result. And a new way of thinking has to come to the fore, and we bring it to the fore through our own internal spiritual work with sincerity. So there are two points which establish a new system of ethics, neo-ethics. And I rephrase them from the original, but the one thing that will change the psychology of people and the collective life and society is when the macrocosmic entity is accepted as the dearest of life. If the supreme entity, if the divine self is accepted as the most cherished treasure of my life, then the other things are not so important for me. But if I really feel, yes, from deep within, that is what is the most important for me, the greatest treasure of my life, and I'm moving to realize that, then naturally there will be a revolution of consciousness. And there should be an adjustment between a carbonic and a non-carbonic food. It means we have to be careful not to become excessive in our so-called spiritual life. We are human beings in flesh and bones. Our brothers and sisters in form of the many faceless, unknown people in the world, in the form of so many creatures of non-human origin in this world, they also exist, and we have to take them into account, and we have to relate to them in a way which does justice to this first idea. They are also members of the spiritual community in the same way that I am, and they have the same right to exist with dignity. That is, in that way, we're all equal, and we have to honor that right, and that is their birthright. No matter what anyone does, it cannot be altered by anyone. It cannot be decreed to be otherwise. Rather, it has to be honored. So, but we need to learn and be cautious that we adjust our activities, our physical activities, and coordinate them with our spiritual activities. In other words, the spiritual mind, the spiritual ideation guide the actions that we'll perform in the world. So if that happens on the individual scale, and if that begins to be practiced by more and more people, then we can say one day, yes, that our motto is live and let live. Live with consciousness and let live and let others equally live with consciousness, with dignity, in the glamour of their existence, as I strive to lead my life to honor the glamour of who I am. That when that day comes, we do not know, but through our own personal dedication and action, we can establish that within ourselves and transmit it to as many people as we can. And I think that if a change, if a transformation is needed on this planet, this transformation has to take place now. And if there is an urgent time to utilize our life as much as we can, in the best way that we can, then this is the best way to utilize it.